or they would say something and I would go, oh my God, I have that too. I've never heard anybody else say that. So we're at the dog park, letting Circa run, and I'm on the bike. So I was riding the bike around so that he would go for a ride. So we rode just a little ways. This is really close to the house. It's like a quarter of a mile, half a mile away from the house. So just took a ride, and I was able to do this. We were gonna go on a longer ride, but it didn't work out today. My heart isn't feeling very strong, and temperature's starting to rise a little bit. It's not gonna be that warm today, but it's gonna be in the high 80s, so I decided to just do this, and that worked out well. As you can see, I'm out of the breath from just riding on the dirt instead on the cement, even though it's pretty flat. Yeah, Circa, come on, Circa. It's like there's so many smells. We don't usually let him in the dog park because he doesn't do well with other dogs, but there's nobody in here today, so he decided to try that. So we got back from the bike ride, and I've been doing bike rides multiple days a week, probably 4 or 5 days a week now for the last couple weeks, 3 weeks or so, I'd say actually. And so today when we left, I was saying, okay, let's do the one day. We were able to go about 4 miles, and there's like a little bit of like a hill at one point where you kind of have to like walk the bike up, and I was like, okay, let's go do that. And I thought it was gonna be cool enough and everything, and then I got a little overzealous and was like, never mind, I can't, not today, it's not gonna work out. And so we just kind of went a more normal route for us, and that's about like 2 miles or so. And it's kind of, you know that you have to listen to your body at those points, even though you don't want to, and that makes it difficult because like my brain and spirit are like, yes, let's go do all this, and then my body is like, no, hold on, we're putting the brakes on that. That's not gonna happen. And so it makes it a little bit more challenging when you're trying to do something active, because like before I would do really long bike rides, like, well, really long, but like, I don't know, at least like 5 mile bike rides I would do, and I would take my dog and we'd go do all that. The dog's getting older now too, so he can't go as far, he can't go as fast on a bike as when he was younger, so it makes it a little bit easier to not try to push myself as hard. But I am getting stronger and can do that kind of stuff, so that's definitely a huge positive. And it's really good just for the mind and spirit to be getting out and getting into the fresh air and nature and everything like that. And I also have, when I have my time of the month, I have low magnesium levels, and every woman does, but mine, like, I have magnesium issues. If I do an Epsom salt bath or something like that, it makes my ligaments and everything really weak, and so mine get like that in general, like around that time. And so that also affects your heart, because you have all like your muscles and your, all the connective tissues around your heart are affected at that time as well. And so it makes me get like really bad like POTS symptoms. So last night I was laying in bed and my heart was really like just irregular beating and everything, and it was kind of like scaring me a little bit, and it was actually like waking me up. I'd start to fall asleep, and then all of a sudden it would like do something weird and I'd wake up. So that just kind of happens around that time. So I don't know if any of you other women have that happen. If you do, it'd be interesting to hear from you and see if that is something that you also are dealing with, because I found a lot of these very obscure things that like the average person doesn't talk about, like people that have Lyme disease, because I was at a Lyme clinic and I was able to talk to people with Lyme disease, have these symptoms that are, very obscure like this, and we would just be talking and something like that would come up, and then I'd find out that they also have that same issue. So, or they would say something and I would go, oh my God, I have that too. I've never heard anybody else say that. So it'll be interesting to see if any of you guys have that as well. Yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye.